Hello everybody, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to use a CSV file in your Workbench. What I'm going to try to do is use a student's account and set up a connection and import the CSV file that's given to us for the city bikes data. So I'm gonna just call this test, and you can give it a more meaningful name like final project CS355, and your local host is your blue, so blue.cs.sonoma.edu. Replace root with your username. Here I have a student's consent to use his account for demonstration, so I'm going to use K Oaks, which is their username that I provided. Their default schema is also the same as their username, and I'm going to type their password, and you must type the password that I provided, which is first two of your last name followed by last four digits of your student ID. So saying okay here, testing connection, and saying continue. So here you see you've made a successful connection to Blue's MySQL. So I'm hoping I'm going to double click on this. I don't want to see what tables does this student have already. It seems like they don't have any tables here on their Blues server, but if there were, there would be a drop down here next to tables, and I would be able to see all the tables that they have created. So really, when you have the tables normalized and you have decomposed them into smaller relations, this is where you create the structures for those, or create the schemas for those tables. And another thing I wanted to show you was how to bring in CSV data that's given to you. So what I can do is I can right click on tables and use table data import wizard, choose my city bike CSV file here from the browse. So I'll click browse. This is where I have, this is the entire data set. What you could do is, before you click on browse and choose the file, you can delete everything but first 50 rows in the CSV file. That way uploading all that much data to Blue would be quicker. If I start uploading this is going to take several minutes. I tried this out already before creating this video, so I highly suggest that you keep the data that you're going to actually work with and not everything in the CSV before uploading. And I'll say next here. I'll create a new table, and you can call this table whatever. Just gonna call it my table 1, and I'm gonna delete it anyway so that the student they can keep only their tables. And this is where you can actually pick the data type for every column. Maybe in this table you did not want everything. Maybe your decomposed relation says you only want to keep a couple and rest everything in another table. This is where you get to do that selection. I'll keep all of them checked here and say next, and say next one more time, and this is where the data import has begun. And really what you're doing now is taking the data from your CSV and creating a table on Blue's MySQL and putting all that data in that table. So since this is going to take a lot of time, because I'm uploading more than 100k rows, which I suggest that you don't do, you only keep 50 rows and upload that much data only. So I'm going to cancel here and stop recording the video. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, post them on Piazza and I'll be happy to reply you there. Thank you.